Why do we flock to horror movies? What primal urge drives us to explore the darkest corners of fiction and fear? In the vast expanse of Prime Video, a treasure trove of nightmares waits to clutch at our hearts and challenge our bravery. Today, we're diving into the 10 best horror movies on Prime Video to watch right now. These aren't just films, they're gateways to experiences that will leave you questioning the shadows in your room. If you crave thrills, chills, and a dose of existential dread, then you're in the right place. And remember, if you enjoy venturing into the abyss of horror with us, hit that subscribe button. Let's not wait for the witching hour to begin our journey into terror. Number 10, From Beyond, 1986. From Beyond stands as a testament to the ingenuity of 1980s horror, intertwining science fiction and horror to explore the limits of human perception and the dangers of scientific overreach. Directed by Stuart Gordon and based on a short story by H.P. Lovecraft, the film delves into the consequences of an experiment designed to stimulate the pineal gland, inadvertently opening a gateway to a dimension filled with grotesque beings. The movie is renowned for its pioneering practical effects, creating visuals that remain impressively grotesque and effective decades later. Jeffrey Combs and Barbara Crampton deliver performances that have become iconic, further cementing their status in the horror genre. From Beyond not only provides a thrilling narrative, but also serves as a cautionary tale about the pursuit of knowledge without considering the potential repercussions. Number 9, Stage Fright, 1987. Stage Fright, directed by Michele Soavi, is a unique blend of the American slasher genre and Italian giallo, presenting a visually arresting and gory spectacle. Set predominantly in a theater, the movie uses its location to full effect, creating a claustrophobic atmosphere where art and reality horrifically intersect. The killer, adorned with an owl mask, becomes an iconic figure of terror, stalking and eliminating the cast of a musical in gruesomely creative ways. This film stands out for its stylish direction, inventive kills, and a haunting soundtrack that elevates the tension and dread. Stage Fright also critiques the obsession with spectacle and the vulnerabilities of performers, making it a layered horror experience. Number 8, Grave Encounters, 2011. Grave Encounters breathes new life into the found footage genre by intelligently satirizing ghost hunting reality shows while delivering genuine scares. Directed by the Vicious Brothers, the film follows a crew filming a paranormal investigation show inside an abandoned psychiatric hospital, only to encounter true supernatural horrors. The movie distinguishes itself with its self-aware approach, acknowledging and then subverting the cliches associated with both reality TV and paranormal investigations. Its innovative use of space and non-linear time within the hospital creates a disorienting experience for both characters and viewers, heightening the sense of dread. Number 7, The Neon Demon, 2016. Nicholas Winding Refn's The Neon Demon is a visually stunning exploration of the dark underbelly of the fashion industry in Los Angeles, blending horror with a critique of obsession, beauty, and ambition. The film, through the journey of a young model played by Elle Fanning, delves into themes of vanity, jealousy, and the predatory nature of the industry, presenting a world where beauty is both a commodity and a curse. Refn's direction is characterized by lush, vivid visuals and a hypnotic score that together create an almost dreamlike quality, underscoring the film's surreal and often nightmarish narrative. The Neon Demon challenges viewers to consider the cost of success and the relentless pursuit of aesthetic perfection, making it a thought-provoking piece on the sacrifices made at the altar of beauty. Number 6, The Battery, 2012. The Battery is an innovative entry in the zombie film genre that prioritizes the human elements of its story over traditional horror. Directed by Jeremy Gardner, who also stars as one of the leads, this indie film showcases the journey of Ben and Mickey, two former baseball players, as they navigate the challenges of a zombie apocalypse. Unlike typical zombie narratives focusing on gore and survival against the undead, The Battery delves into the nuances of isolation, companionship, and the search for purpose in a post-apocalyptic landscape. The film stands out for its minimalist approach, relying on strong character development and the dynamic between the protagonists rather than special effects or action-packed sequences. Its portrayal of the apocalypse is grounded in reality, highlighting the mundanity and psychological toll of survival. Number 5. Suspiria 2018. Luca Guadagnino's Suspiria is a visually arresting and thematically rich interpretation of Dario Argento's 1977 horror classic. This version transplants the story to 1970s Berlin, enveloping it in the Cold War's tension and unease, and expands on the original by exploring themes of motherhood, guilt, and the corrupting nature of power. The film revolves around a young American dancer, Susie Banyan, who joins a prestigious dance academy only to uncover its dark secrets. Unlike the original, Guadagnino's Suspiria delves deeper into the coven's inner workings and the psychological horror of transformation and betrayal. The dance sequences are both beautiful and horrific, serving as powerful metaphors of the film's exploration of control and liberation. Number 4. Dead and Buried 1981. Dead and Buried is a standout horror film that masterfully combines elements of mystery, suspense, and the supernatural. Directed by Gary Sherman, the film is set in the small coastal town of Potter's Bluff, where visitors are mysteriously murdered only to reappear as locals. This film is notable for its atmospheric tension and psychological horror, eschewing jump scares for a slowly building dread. The special effects, crafted by the legendary Stan Winston, lend a visceral realism to the film's more gruesome moments, setting a high standard for practical effects in horror. The narrative is bolstered by strong performances, particularly from James Ferrantino as the sheriff investigating the bizarre occurrences, and Jack Albertson in one of his final roles as the eccentric coroner. Number 3. Night of the Demons 1988. Night of the Demons captivates as a hallmark of 1980s horror, blending a high-energy Halloween party with demonic chaos in an abandoned mansion. Directed by Kevin S. Tenney, this film sets itself apart with a unique combination of comedy and terror, engaging the viewer with both its wit and scares. Its characters, a mix of typical 80s stereotypes, navigate the night's horrors, making the viewer part nostalgia and part fright fest. The practical effects are notably impressive, showcasing the era's penchant for tangible in-camera tricks over digital effects, adding a layer of authenticity to the supernatural occurrences. The film's ability to juggle horror with humor without diminishing the impact of either makes it a standout in its genre. Night of the Demons serves as a reminder of the power of practical effects and character-driven narratives in creating a memorable horror experience. Number 2. Candyman 2021. Nia DaCosta's Candyman serves as a profound continuation and reimagining of the 1992 horror classic, tackling contemporary social issues such as racism, gentrification, and the lasting impact of historical injustices through the lens of a horror narrative. Set against the backdrop of a modern-day Chicago, the film explores the transformation of the Cabrini Green housing projects and the ghosts of racial violence that linger in its gentrified spaces. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II delivers a compelling performance as Anthony McCoy, an artist who becomes obsessed with the Candyman legend only to find himself entangled in its curse. DaCosta's direction brings a fresh perspective to the horror genre, seamlessly blending scares with poignant social commentary. The film's visually striking aesthetics and haunting score amplify its themes, making Candyman a significant cultural critique wrapped in the trappings of a horror film. Number 1. Invasion of the Body Snatchers 1978. Philip Kaufman's Invasion of the Body Snatchers stands as a monumental achievement in the science fiction and horror genres, offering a chilling exploration of identity, autonomy, and societal disintegration. This 1978 remake of the 1956 classic transports the narrative to San Francisco, infusing the story with a heightened sense of paranoia and existential dread reflective of the Cold War era. The film is distinguished by its exceptional use of special effects to create an atmosphere of unease and the uncanny, with performances by Donald Sutherland and Brooke Adams that ground the extraordinary events in human emotion and relatability. Kaufman's direction masterfully builds tension, making everyday settings the backdrop for an alien invasion that's subtle yet terrifying. From the creeping dread of unseen dimensions to the stark reflection of societal horrors, these 10 films on Prime Video offer a journey through the many faces of fear. If you've been thrilled by our descent into darkness, don't forget to subscribe for more content that explores the depths of cinema. Until next time, keep the lights on and never forget to look behind you. Who knows what might be lurking? Who knows what might be lurking in the dark?